everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Amber with Amber Crafting, and we're here to do a DIY planner subscription. I'm so excited about making this video because this is a concept that I came up with around the third quarter of last year. Usually July, August, I start rethinking my planner setup and things and start looking around at what other people are doing. And I was seeing all of these amazing subscriptions, and I thought, I have so many items in my stash that I love and that I use, and some things that I love and I don't use. So wouldn't it be cool to make a planner subscription, quote unquote, for myself that I get to unbox and open every month, and then have that anticipation of working with something new? And bonus points that since I did buy those items at one time, I already know that I love them. So I had done that, and if you've been with me for a couple of months, you've seen me unbox those planner subscriptions every month and set up my new planner each time. Okay, so I have July and a winter planner already set, ready to go. What I don't have are planners to take me through the rest of the year, and that would be August, September, October, and November. I thought it would be fun to do that assembly process with you guys on video so that you could see a little bit more of what goes into my thought process behind picking these items, and maybe a little bit more of my organization process as well. And if this inspires you to create your own DIY planner system, I would love to know. I am always a proponent of using what you have and making use of those items that you bought once upon a time, and like de-hoarding items. Let's not do that. So, and also not going out and running out and buying the next new thing, unless of course you love it and you know that you would use it. But without further ado, let's get started. So the first step would be, or for me, the first step is always to pick out like the cover, the binding, the main part of the planner, which is the folio itself. And what I had done for this year is use a B6 system, because I had so many B6 planner covers that I had picked up over the years, especially like the 2016-2017 period where TNs were all the rage and everybody was coming out with these new sizes. And surprise, surprise, before this DIY planner system, planner subscription system that I created, I was not a B6 user. If you ask me, my perfect size was always an A5. All the way at the very beginning, I was a personal planner, and I'm saying like maybe 20 years ago when I had like my first file of facts while I was in college. It was a personal size, and I always had a personal size, and I just thought of it as my agenda. And this is before like the planner community came about. And then in the early 2010s, maybe 2014, 2015, when planners started coming out again, I came out with, I got another personal size planner, and Webster's Pages were my favorite brand, as well as File of Facts. And then TNs came into play. I did experiment with TNs, but it was never something that I stuck with on the long term. I was working outside of the home, and I had like a two planner system, like one work planner that was always on my desk, was like a spiral bound thing so that I could just have the page, like one daily page open for my to-dos and things I had to work on for the day. And then at home I would have a like another rings, but it would be an A5, and just so that I could use the sticker kits that were coming out. So this year when I came in with this planner subscription, I wanted to downsize a little bit. I was using sticker kits a lot less. Though I do love using stickers, I was not doing full page spreads like I used to. I used to do the 2-page weekly spread and do all those box stickers and make the page very elaborate. And I'm a little bit reminiscent of that, but while I know I don't want to go back to that, I do want to use stickers more and keep my planner looking aesthetically pleasing, though having it actually do its job, which is to make sure that I'm on top of my tasks. So that was a rather long introduction to what I'm about to do, but where we are now, I'm in the V6. I never thought I would be here. I love this system, and I'm excited to finish out the year with it strong and go through these next 6 months. So without further ado, let's go assemble these 4 packages, and you'll see a little bit of my process while I do so. So here are the planners themselves. They are all a little bit older than the folios that you've seen me work with over these past few months, and I look forward to getting back into them again. This is by 1407 Planners. This one a friend had given to me. I'd never used it, and I think because I don't tend to gravitate towards hot pink and black, but I thought that this fun, it's more of a playful vibe, and it would be great for August because I am a true summer girl, and this reminds me of summer shenanigans, for lack of a better term, so I look forward to using that. And my thought is that I'm going to decorate this with like very playful vibes. This reminds me of like maybe 90s, like late 80s, early 90s type of theme, so I'm gonna look and see if I have anything that has like this old school LA girl vibe and get it in here. Second is the September planner, and this is it's navy blue, and I chose this color because this is kind of like for me, I'm a homeschool parent, and navy blue is like serious. It's a serious color. Let's get back to business, you know. Let's get buckled down and do some work, and that is the vibe that I'm using for this. This is going to be like very collegiate feel, but you know, it's a planner. I still want it to be pretty and fun too. Next we have this cream colored one. This is for October. Oh, I forgot to say this planner was from Printpression, and it was the older style with the diagonal pockets, which I miss because it was a fun effect, and not that many planner companies do that. The next one also from Printpression with the diagonal pockets, but also the zipper compartment, which I love for holding pens and highlighters and other tools, as well as a lot of functional pockets on the back. And this will be for October. The theme I'm going with for this is a cozy fall, where here in New York it doesn't really get cold until, say, the beginning of December, if even. In October it's usually 60 degrees, 50 degrees, so you know, we're having like a light, mild fall There is, it's definitely sweater weather though. And I want this to have like just that cozy, entrance to the season feel, with, and I'm thinking the white pumpkins, like the gray pumpkins, like just lots of neutrals and having it be cozy. Last, we have November, and I did start setting this up because I had a couple of the things out already. November is my birthday month, also fall. And like I said about the weather, it's not going to get that cold. It'll be like maybe 50 degrees, maybe 40 degrees. So still sweater weather, maybe a light jacket. And I want this to be like the epitome of the fall planner. So we're going to have like woodland creatures, flowers, like fall leaves, wood elements. So it'll be still very floral, but decidedly fall feeling. Now, so those are the binders. I've got some bags to put the binders in at the end of the process. And I had 2 of these in my stash. I thought that these would be fun because they're like a different shape than I've been using before. They're just zipper pouches that are made of a cotton fabric. And that would keep everything together. So I've got 2 of those, and then I have 2 of the vintage print Prussian sacks, and they're also like this beautiful rustic cotton. So so that will keep that, like, this collection looking a little bit together as far as a theme. And then I have 3 paper packs. These paper packs I pulled out as stretch goals for me because these are all companies that I don't use as often in my crafting, and so the style of the papers are a lot different than things that I usually work with. The first one is called Flora, and it's by this Cartabella paper company, which I've never gotten a paper pack from this company before at all. This one is probably closest to types of backgrounds that I've worked with in the past. I really like florals. I really like small icons and dots. I love this plaid. So this one will be probably one that I can really transition into easily. The other 2, I pulled them out because they're very different to what I work with. This company is called Couture Creations, and this is a very vintagey junk journaling type of design. So we've got florals, which I love, but they're like darker florals now. They're like aged elements here. There's more neutral colors. There's kind of like sweeping prints. Some of these prints remind me of wallpaper, like it's from this Victorian element. So this will be interesting to see if I end up using any of these papers. But whereas the first paper collection I showed you would be the most natural progression, this would be 1 degree away from that. So it's floral, still a natural progression, but the probably the earlier floral, this would be maybe like the intro, and then this would be intermediate. The next one, and if we're going with intro, intermediate, this would be advanced. This is a type of style that I'm not going to say never, but don't hardly ever. I would say I hardly ever use such bold graphic prints like these. This company is called Graphic 45, and I love yellow. Yellow's my favorite color, so and I love bees and I love honey and sunflowers, so this was very easy to pick up, but maybe like not so easy to use like once I had it in my stash. It was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with these papers? And they're absolutely gorgeous. So let's see if I'm able to do anything with these. So the paper conversation is done. We went over the covers. The next item is, and I have this big case over here for a reason. This is where I organize my extras, like all of my embellishments. And when I say embellishments, I mean paper clips, die cuts, charms, what else? Maybe like some additional rubber bands. So this box, I got it from Michael's. Like Michael's usually has the organizational sale. I would say buy this box when it's on sale, because I think that the price that it is way too much for what you're getting. I think it's $30 or $35, and I think it's too much. Usually the organizational sale is about 70% off, and that's a great price for what you're getting. And it is typically used to store photos. When I was doing Project Life, I decanted all of my Project Life cards into one of these boxes, just because the Project Life box is so bulky and it takes up a lot of space. So, you know, each Project Life card is like 3x4, or you have the larger cards, and it fits perfectly in a container like this. These are like DIY journaling cards that I made, and I keep them here so that if I'm doing pen pal mailings or small projects, I can add these cards in. And sometimes, you know, one of these cards might make it into one of these DIY planner subscriptions. Like this would be great for October because it has like that warm fall feeling. So that's what's there. Here's some cards, but also some of the larger die cuts I keep here. And every box is organized by the item type, and whenever I unbox my new planner and set up my new planner and I disassemble the old planner, I try to be really good about putting the items from the old planner back into their respective cases in the box. So here's some other examples. These are called swag. And I love the concept of these. These are like flowers, and you put this on the outside band of your traveler's notebook, and they're absolutely lovely. I don't use them as much as I would like to, and I think it's only because they wouldn't, like, I want to keep them nice, and I don't want them to get like messed up in my traveling. My traveler's notebook does travel with me, and this is another one of the reasons why the B6 is working so well. Then I keep like extra pen loops in here, and I love adding pen loops to my dividers, especially if the notebook does not have a pen loop, which we should look at right now. So my process is to just kind of go through. I have an idea of the vibe that I want to keep for each notebook, and then I'll go through my boxes and pull out items that go with the vibe. So this one has a pen loop. I've got a pen loop on this blue one already. This also has a pen loop. Oh, okay. So all of my notebooks have a pen loop, so I don't need any pen loops today. So we can just put this away. And maybe I will pull out the pumpkin spice latte. This bookmark is so old. It's just like a magnetic bookmark. I may have to doctor this up. Maybe I can put like a laminate on it or something to keep it nice, but I do use this bookmark every fall. This fall will be no exception to that. And probably will put this with October, because October is when I think pumpkin spice season should start. And that's my opinion. What are your guys' opinion about pumpkin spice? Do you hate it? Do you love it? I love pumpkin spice, like the actual like spices that go into pumpkin pie and into the pumpkin spice drinks. But like I never will find myself at Starbucks having a pumpkin spice latte there. Like I will drink pumpkin spice coffee, or I'll take a regular coffee, I'll put a pumpkin spice creamer in it. I just want like a, I don't know, like a spritz. I want to drink coffee and maybe have somebody in the other room whisper pumpkin spice. Like that's the taste I want. Like just a little, just a little whiff of it. Nothing too crazy, and I don't like my coffees to be too sweet either. So then we'll continue. Like this is the next box. I have like some paper clips. I have a lot of charms in here. And so this October does not need a charm, but if I want to use a charm, I can use it on these 3 planners. So I would be looking for a charm, and it looks like this one already has a charm. It has a blue key, which, if this is for September and I'm thinking education, collegiate, key to knowledge, that might be the look. I'll keep that there. If I find something better, I may switch. So I found this while I was cleaning up, so I'm gonna put this back. So this is like a little dangle of an angel, and that would go back in the box with the keys. This is another paper clip. I'm gonna put it in the other paper clip box. And we're looking for dangles that will work on the peach planner and the pink planner. So let's put these here so I can just have them like top of mind, and we'll go. So okay, so I have these 2 that this one is gold and this one is black. They are both by Right From My Heart Designs, which is one of my favorite charm companies and planner clip companies. This one says live your dream, this says I'm enough, and I think those are both great sentiments for August. So I will put those aside. And we also have I'm Not For Everyone. This was also a great message too. And then I have another I Am Enough charm, but it's all black, whereas the other one was gold. So whenever I find a new charm that I haven't used before, I tend to prioritize that as far as using it, unless it's something that I can't use. So I would take this one, and I would probably put these back, and I'll say that I'm going to give higher priority to using something that I've never used before, unless the item that I've used before is something that I just can't live without. Another item I have is this little bicycle. I think that's great for August. And then we have another bicycle, which may work for the inside because it's like this hot purple, and it's kind of going with that retro theme. So I'm pulling those out, and then I think we're done for August. Let's look for November. Now November, I had this charm, which I can attach to the outside of the planner. I have a couple of clips already. So, so I'm gonna say for November, I don't really need anything else in terms of like extras. I've got some Post-its, I have a die cut, I have a clip, I have a charm. The charm I may not love, so we might just look for a charm. I have a couple of other paper clips, and I put them on this Post-it to keep them kind of like together. I've got more Post-its and a quote for the dashboard. The quote says, "You are meant to blossom into brilliant radiance every day, growing more into the person you were meant to be." And I thought that was a great birthday message since November is my birthday. So the only thing I'm going to look for this is a charm. So the charm should be gold, maybe peach. We have this one, but I think it doesn't really go with like that woodland theme that I'm trying to do. So I don't see any other charms. So I see I have a lipstick clip that's new. I'm not going to use that yet. And that's it for this box. I don't have a charm yet. So I think I may have a few other charms in the next box. So this is more paper clips. And the types of paper clips are kind of like these larger bulldog clips, clips that just lie flat on the paper without embellishments, though there may be an exception. I think that this it's like a soft pink that would go really well with the October, because that October is a beige. I will take the black and white polka dot one for July, because July is that retro theme, and I'm thinking one of these really comically large paper clips would also be great for I said July, I meant August. This hot pink and black planner. So yeah, one of these, I'm gonna pull both out, those large paper clips, because those might be fun. And maybe we'll just take one more. We'll take one of these small hot pink paper clips. And that's it for August. Now I should look for some stuff for these two. So these two are September and October. For September, we're doing that collegiate theme, so I'm thinking bulldog clips would also be very appropriate. This is gold, but it's like kind of like a darker tinged gold, almost like a bronze. I think that this paper clip is great, as well as the this one, also a gold. So we're doing mixed metals here so far. And then, do I have anything in this paper clip bag? Maybe the gray. This gray one. If anybody had any questions about what I do with the paper clips, it's I use them to hold the pages of the planner together so that I can get to my desired page. Oh, before I close this, I should look at, let's look at this one for October. October, maybe we could do, these. Some of these paper clips are, oh, and I have another big orange, a big one that's peach. That one could be cool, and then maybe some of these light peach small ones. See, one of those, and I'll take the light orange ones. Okay, so there, that's it. That's October, and that's it for this paperclip box. I do have a couple of other things. There are a few more paper clips. We're heading into paper clips that act more as bookmarks and paper clips that have like die cut embellishing on them. So again, I'm done with August. I'm mainly looking for items for September, which is that dark blue collegiate theme, and October, which is the warm fall theme. So I've got this sun. This is great for more of a summertime look. I've got this book. I think that's a great bookmark option for September. Then I don't need any pen holders this time around because each of the planners had pen holders already. We've got some heart paper clips, and I think I have enough. Really, I'm just looking for something that has a dangle to hang outside of the planner. Oh, I've got this. This is a hot air balloon, and I think that is great for September. So we've got the hot air balloon like going up in the sky, like which equals knowledge to me. And let's see. All of these are more like bold and black paper clips. I've got, this is a red star, so really nothing that pops out for fall to me. This bag may be the one that has the fall item that I'm looking for. We've got this little hedgehog. The hedgehog might be cute. I know that for November I have a lot of these fall elements, so I want to try to avoid repeats. So I don't want to take like any of those other fall ones. These are flowers. So there's nothing else here that I'm going to use. So we're going to move on to the next box. The next box is maybe this one, and there's one more that have more of those embellished paper clips. So again, a new one that I haven't used before. This is, it's like a very soft pink, but I think it could pull peach as well. So like I said, I'm going to kind of prioritize using it, and that's going to go in the October planner. I've got this one. This one is really great. It is a cup with some pencils inside. That says school to me. That's going in September. Then, let's see, it looks like we've got some winter stuff, some A&O stuff. I'm not seeing anything else that I'm going to use. So let's call it a day on paper clips. I think I'm pretty satisfied with what I have on both options. So we can move on to bigger and better things, like swag and other embellishments. These are, I just keep my bands in there. These are extra jump bands in case I need them. I had this. This might be great for that August planner, but this setup kind of reminds me of winter right now, so maybe not. I just made this. This is a bow paper clip. I got this from Michael's, I think. I glued them together. I stuck it in the paper clip. It's not even really stuck very securely, but the function of this is really just to sit in the pocket of your planner and look cute. And I think it does. It does really look cute, but it's not for summer. It's not for summer. Maybe I can bring this back in winter. That might be nice for February, and then that clip would be great for February too. I've got this fun bookmark. This one is perfect for October. That's the soft fall that I'm looking for, and I think that's it. Another thing I like to add in my planner is planner tails. I don't see these often anymore on Instagram and in people's setups, but I still love them. The planner tails, it's a band. It usually sometimes it has a knot on one side, sometimes there's a knot on both sides. The other side may have a charm, or sometimes both sides have a charm, but basically it acts as a bookmark in your planner, as well as decor. So it's nice to have these like sitting outside the planner and dangling out, unless you have like a glass top desk, which I used to have, and then every time you take your planner out and you put it on the desk, it hits the glass and makes one of those ASMR sounds that I'm sure that people love to hear. So notwithstanding that, I still really like the look of these hanging out of my planner. And so I'm going to repeat the process again with looking at the colors of my notebooks and seeing if the color of the band, as well as like whatever the charm is that's on the bottom of it, matches with the mood or the vibe that I'm going for with that month setup. So I have a pineapple here. It's on a navy blue band. The navy blue matched with the planner really well. The pineapple does not go with the collegiate theme. I love pineapples because they represent hospitality and home. So, fun fact if you didn't know that. And so that'll be nice for another setup. This charm, I've had this one since maybe 2018. I sat next to this woman at the Sugary Gal Shop's first planner conference in New York, and she gave everybody at the table these planner tails that she made at home, and she became like one of my best planner friends. And I still have this planner tail, and I always use it in my fall setup, either like October or November. So I'm going to pull that aside to keep with tradition. As I'm looking, I think it looks really great with the things that I have out for October already. Let's see about maybe like August and September. These, I just used these, I think, in my spring, like March setup, but that pop of pink is really fun. And while it's fun, I don't think it necessarily goes with that kind of that throwback 80s, 90s vibe, so it will not, it's not going to make the cut, unfortunately. I've got this flower. I really like this planner tail as well, but I don't think it's going to work quite as well as I want it to. I also have, let's see, I have a black one. It has like this Egyptian queen on it, which would be amazing for an all black planner. Not this black and pink one. So I may not pick up any planner tails for this time around, or maybe I should try my hand at making some planner tails. That might be fun. So planner tails are going away, and so now we're gonna get to ephemera, journaling cards, things like that. And this usually goes a lot faster just because like there's less things getting tangled up. So the adventure ahead with the bicycle, I did have 2 bicycles in what I picked for this July planner. I think I have to change this. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll put this big box on the side, and I'll put the planner under the camera so that you can kind of see things as they're matching. So I will change the setup a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think this maybe works a little bit better. Thank you for your patience. So I was saying that this card, I think it worked well with the bicycles that we had here, and we will just keep going through these little journaling cards to pull out what I think would work with the planner. I just made this, so again, I'm kind of prioritizing items that either I haven't used before or I haven't used them in a long time, and I'm going to try to like move to the bottom of the pile things that I have worked with recently, and it's to keep myself like out of sticking to a comfort zone. Not that that's a bad thing, but I try to always have something new. This is a nice one. You deserve nice things, and that graphic element kind of works well with the planner. These I have not used before, so I should open these up and see what they are. I've got a Hello November, which is convenient for the November planner. I have this that says plan for the week, and I think that's great for a cozy fall. Maybe it might not be because there's a pink element. You know, I'll keep it there, and if things change, they change. Okay, so now I've got these balloons. I think again, like that, just that graphic nature of the balloons works really well with the pink here. Now I have, these are interesting. They're camping die cuts from the 1407 planners, and they are pink. I'm just going to look at these. Do these go in some way, shape, or form with the planner? Can I make that work? And they're nice, like thick die cuts. I'm gonna try to make it work. Okay, so that's August. I'm still trying to manifest a camping trip. Will we go camping? Let me know in the comments if you think I can make it happen. I think that the issue is that I love the outdoors. Husband and child, not so much. Like, they like it, but they don't like just the roughing it aspect of it. They may go glamping, and I want to sleep in a tent, and I want to like feel like I'm outside, and hear the crickets, and they don't, they're not for that. Like, they don't want to get dirty and stuff like that. All right, so plan procrastination. I feel like I used this recently, so no to that. I'm in the season of I can, because even when I fall, I can rise again. And Hello Fall. This Hello Fall card, it's from LMIS, but it is so thick. I think these both have to go for that October. Because again, we get a warm September. It really starts feeling like fall in October. And here we go. Pumpkins. The white pumpkin that I was looking for. Perfect for October. There's a little planner die cut. I think that goes with the color. But first, coffee. This is reminding me of September, because this die cut is from Indian Ivy Ink, and she had a back to school kit that I don't think the first coffee is exclusively from that kit, but it was part of the kit, and I just kind of associate that coffee cup with being back to school. Again, more like pumpkins for October. We've got some cactuses. We've got disconnect. These are a little bit like more pink. The again, like some of the graphic ones. Again, these are wonderful journaling cards. If you love journaling cards, they are from another friend of mine. And then I have this index card. Again, like, would be wonderful for like a more minimal graphic planner. And while I'm planning in a more minimal way, my graphics or my aesthetic is not really minimal. So, oh, I didn't say my these cards, these journaling cards. Most of them are from Wildly Noted, who's a friend of mine, and I always try to support her whenever I can, because like I really love her designs, and the quality of the cards is excellent, and her cards I always use from year to year in my planner. Now, I did open these packages. I'm going to keep them aside because I'm going to try to reuse them in my planner setups, either like keeping paper clips together or keeping die cuts together or something, just be a little bit more organized. So that's why I'm putting them aside. And then we're almost done with the planner cards. So I think again, well, beautiful, not the like not coordinating with these planners. So on this side of the box, I just had a couple of more decorative elements. A lot of these elements I made. So I'm just gonna look and see if there's anything that would go. Like these are like faux tickets. These are die cut stickers. I think that these stickers I always use, and you'll always see these in my planners. I think I'll use the flip-flops for August. So those will go there. And now let's go through die cuts and see if, I had this Juneteenth sticker and I didn't use it. So again, use your stuff. I just really, I was holding it and I forgot I had it. So maybe I should put in my planner for next year to use the Juneteenth sticker. Some of these other things, this gonna get through this and the one day at a time. Because they're blue, they may work well in that September planner. And other ones that might work are like this You Are Enough is great for the pink. This one kind of reminds me of Lisa Frank, and Lisa Frank again with that 80s, 90s. And then we have some fall leaves. Let's do 3 leaves for fall in the fall planner. Maybe even, and we've got small leaves as well. I'll take this small one and maybe the red one. I'll take this one. Okay, so we've got some fall leaves. And these are the Gooski twins. But these are mostly going to be like greens and browns. So I'm going to hold on to these for a later setup. Let's move on to another box. This one is not that full. I have a couple of these are comm strips, and I got them on sale. I usually pull one out every now and again to put, like I have one on my laptop. At the side of my desk I have one, like right here. It's out of the way, you can't see, but they have a texture to them. They come in 2 textures. Let me see if I can find 2 different textures. There's 2 textures, and it's I think it's great for anybody, adults, kids. Like if you have maybe anxiety or you're overthinking things and you need to ground yourself, you rub this strip and it kind of brings you back down to mindfulness. And this one, it's more of like a smooth, it has like a slight nub to it, and then this one is more textured. So they have different designs. I really enjoy them. They're great for kids as well if you have a child with either like ADHD or autism, and they sometimes need to hold something in their hands to focus. The comm strip is great for that too. So I've got this palette that may work for fall. I've got a couple of these journaling cards. I think I'm going to use this one for November because it's kind of like that deeper, you know, you're more into fall. We've got a few more. Okay, and that is it for this one. I've got a couple of stickers. This is from Peel and Heal Studios. This reminds me of a throwback theme, so I'm going to keep that there for August. And then there's a mood tracker. Are there 31 days in August? So 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31? Yes. So let's try to use a mood tracker for August. Why not? Then we've got her card. So this card is great for washi. It does match with that graphic pink theme. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to keep the bag, to corral things together. I also have this wolf card. That might be cool for October. And I've got a New York Planner Addicts sticker, which I'm going to reserve that for a future setup. So you can kind of see, how this goes. Now, the next couple of boxes, we're almost done here, guys, so I appreciate if you've stuck around this far. These are more journaling stickers, so I'm not going to use those. Slight segue. These are coffee cup sleeves that I made. They're made out of scrapbook paper. It's a scrapbook paper, and it folds here, so it's like one piece of scrapbook paper. You cut it like in an arc. You cut slits. You fold them in like this, so then you get like this double layer that you can put your coffee cup in, like your cardboard coffee cup, and it will protect you from, burning yourself. Like it's a hot cup sleeve. And I was really inspired by these round stickers to make it. I just wanted to kind of like mimic that Starbucks look, and so I made a couple of these at one time, just experimenting with like the different girls, and I love how they turned out. I gave a couple of them away. If you're interested in seeing a tutorial of this type of coffee cup sleeve, let me know. I would love to do that. So I keep them here because it just fits really well in that box. Then we've got some, just a couple more die cut stickers. These are from Cella Creates, and these are more like spring themed. Oh, this one might be great for August. That's more summer, so I'm gonna pull that out. Well, this is blue. It's summer, not really back to school. So yeah, as I said, they're mostly spring themed in here, so I'm not going to go through these. And then the last two boxes were those journaling cards that I've shown. So so we're done with extras and ephemera that we're adding to our planners. We can go now with the scrapbook paper, because I have a really good idea now of what the planner is going to look like. I'm just going to put this box back, get the scrapbook paper out again, and we'll pick out our dashboards. At this part in the editing process, I realized how much longer this video is than what I anticipated. So rather than keep you all here, I'm splitting it up into two parts. The second part will go into actually assembling the packages with the scrapbook papers and a lot more talk. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of the day.